I'm sorry that we didn't make a proper video last week. Basically, Steph and I sat down to make one and then we had an argument.
What are you gonna do about it?
Halfway through filming it. So we decided not to put that out.
I want a divorce!
And then we just had a really busy Friday. And then I was away for the weekend with my sister in Oxford, which was so fun. Really nice to just spend some time together without the rest of the family, because sometimes it can be quite chaotic. So it was nice just to have some one-on-one time together. We haven't done that for ages.
I've got to start this week off with a creative treatment for a brand I'm working with over my Instagram. They're called Babbel. It's an app that teaches you how to speak other languages, and I've got to learn how to speak Portuguese because we're planning to move to Portugal next year. So I've been practicing, and check this out. Okay, I'm a bit rusty, so don't judge. Na verdade, não estou falando português agora. Estou usando IA para fazer isso, mas é muito bom, não é? Estou te enganando. A melhor parte é que você não sabe o que estou dizendo. Adivinho que você não fala português. Posso dizer sem consequências. Okay, so technically, I used AI to talk Portuguese just then, which some might say is cheating. I'd see it more as assisting. Same way, like somebody who needs a wheelchair, you wouldn't call them cheating, would you? It's exactly the same.
No, it's not the same.
Anyway, check out what I've done. I've done 3 languages. I've done Portuguese, Italian and German, and it's done a bloody good job. Watch this.
Escute e explicarei como aprendi um idioma in minutos.
Let me give you some Italian.
Ora parlo italiano benissimo. Scommetto che non sapevi che potevo fare anche questo, vero?
There is slight artifact on my chin. You see that right there? I've got like a bit of a ghost chin. Bit of extra chin. There's one thing I don't need, and that's extra chin. I've got enough chin as it is. I've just realised how much sexier I look when I talk another language. I reckon if I spoke another language, I'd be probably about 6.5% sexier.
Möglich. Du kannst kaum deine eigene Sprache sprechen.
Especially German. I'm a really sexy German.
I'm so sexy. I just want a man to buy me a salad.
Anyway, yeah, so that's my treatment. I'm actually really happy with it. I'm obviously going to admit in the second part of the content that I used AI. I'm not going to genuinely cheat. I'm just going to say to people, okay, I used AI, but I won't need to in a few months because I'll be using the Babbel app to learn how to speak another language. So that's my treatment anyway. That's what I'm doing for it. So yeah, anyway, I've got to finish this off now and get it over to the client and get them to approve it. So look out for it on my Instagram.
In she goes. Welcome to our attic. I'm surrounded by a ton of Mags London stock, which, if you are new here, used to be one of our businesses when we lived in London. Ever since then, everywhere we go, a bunch of this stock just follows us around, and we still have some of it up in our attic. So that's where you guys come in. We would love for you to sign up to our newsletter. We haven't made a newsletter yet, but if you sign up to our newsletter, we will send you a free Mags London product. We have rings, we have artwork, we have bracelets. There's a bunch of stuff on there. I'm going to link it down below. If you just sign up with your email address and pay for the postage and packaging, then you basically get a free item, which is amazing just in time for Christmas because there are some really lovely jewellery and art pieces on there. So yes, would very much appreciate you helping us to get rid of some of this stock, and we'll be posting it all out in the next couple of weeks. So if you want it in time for Christmas, then make sure you sign up now. I'm going to pop the link in the description box for you, and I am going to sort some of this stuff out.
I'm really enjoying making these kind of stripped back videos where I don't care so much about capturing silky montages and fancy B-roll and just talking about whatever I want to talk about and not caring about what the repercussions are of what I say. It's just quite liberating in a way, making content like this. I'm enjoying it again. We've both got the passion for creation back again. We both have this desire for it. We both feel motivated to create. I don't know, I just feel really good about everything right now. The whole thing about being a creator is you try and get better and better and better, and then you burn out, and you're like, and you have a huge crash, and then you've got to start again. There's a cycle to it, which is quite frustrating. But I've been doing it for over 10 years now, so I know how it works. I know the ebbs and the flows, and I feel the best way to do it is just to kind of lower the standards and just produce without trying to prove anything to yourself or to anybody else, and just make the content. Anyway, right, we've got a shoot in London to do, so let's go.
I'm going to take you on a date. We're going to London to go and watch the Christmas lights being turned on Carnaby Street. This is quite a big deal in London, and people come from all over the UK to watch this happen. My client, through my production company Portrait Mode, have asked me to go and shoot it and capture the event, so I thought I'd take you with me. While I was on the train mindlessly scrolling through Instagram, I came across a post from a friend of mine called Louise, and I thought I'd read it to you because I thought it was I quite liked it.
This is how you know you're in London, when you spend £5 on a hot chocolate, and that's the size of the hot chocolate.
There's a massive change for the better happening on the planet right now. This change won't be on the news and it hasn't gone viral. And if you don't look for it, you won't even notice it happening. This change is quietly happening in the hearts of humanity. People are realizing that we become what we focus our attention on, and we influence this reality based on who we become. So people are realizing that fighting is senseless and focusing on the chaos is futile. Rather, people are quietly focusing on creating their version of heaven on earth. People have realised that awakening to their own divinity is what protects them from manipulation and allows them to become the change they want to see. It's sweeping through nations, but it's hard to notice. However, its strength is growing in numbers. Not strength in numbers to fight. Fighting only breeds more fighting. It's strength in numbers to create such a beautiful world that it will be obvious to others to join. The frequencies of war, greed, and manipulation will no longer be able to exist in a reality of sovereign awakened beings, living connected to their own divinity.
This here is a case for my AirPods, my Apple AirPods, and this is an AirTag, and you can get cases for your AirPods that house an AirTag, because if you're anything like me, riddled with ADHD and you lose stuff the whole time, this means you can track it. That wasn't what I wanted to show you. This is what I wanted to show you. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. They've just released it. This is what we normally vlog on. It's a Canon G7X, classic vlogging camera. The problem is with them is they break. You can see the lens protector's broken there. It doesn't come down all the way properly when you turn it on. So we needed a new vlogging camera, so I thought we'd try out this. It has some amazing reviews from creators on YouTube, but I don't know if these creators have either been paid to promote it or if they've got one for free. So let's have a look. We'll use it for the next couple of days. If it's good, we'll keep it. If it's not good, we will send it back for a refund. It's a really, really clear screen. I like the mechanics as well. It's nice. It's a nice sort of satisfying click. Push joystick to control zoom. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see what the zoom's like. Sexy slopey eyes. Looks good, man. And I think I can press that button and track face auto detect start. Now, if I move, it should move with me. It should move without me touching it. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's impressive. The one thing I am worried about is the audio quality. I'm hoping it's going to be good audio. Just about to pick up Rufus from school. Thought this would be a good chance to get the Osmo out for its first test drive. Test drive? God, the way I said that was horrible. Let me see. Look, let me see if I can flip you around. Oh God, sorry. I like its form factor. It's really nice the way you can press a button and flip it around easily. So far, I'm really impressed. I think this could be a really good alternative vlogging camera. I've just got to convince Hannah. That's the tricky part. I've got to get Hannah to love it. If she loves it, easy. Then everything's easy. Getting her to film on it, that's going to be the challenge. She hates anything new. Anyway, look at this weather. Look at this weather. It's rank. This is basically going to be it now for the next 8-9 months in the UK. This is why it's such a depressing time of year, because it's just grey and lifeless for 8 months. Oh, this is positive chat, Steph. This is really motivational.
I have a motivational speaker here, if you guys don't mind.
Anyway, let me give you some specs.
It has a huge 1-inch CMOS sensor. In case anyone who's not that into cameras is wondering if a 1-inch sensor is impressive, yes, it is. And if you're not happy with an inch, then simply look elsewhere. Yeah, you may get a couple more inches, but what you won't get is trust and a bit of ruddy loyalty. It shoots 4K 120 frames per second with a 3-axis mechanical stabilization, shoots portrait and landscape, and 10-bit D-Log M and HLG, whatever that means.
Anyway, we'll play with it for the next week or two, and I will give you a update next week or maybe the week after, letting you know if I think if it's worth it or not. Look, it has face tracking, so you press that button there, and then look. Now look at it. It'll track your face. So move. Oh, it failed. Gimbal endpoints reached.
A couple of weeks ago, our friends Tyler and Sarah came over from Montana, and they very kindly said that they would send our kids some American sweets and their kids' book that they've written.
It looks good.
Thank you, Tyler and Sarah.
Oh, that's so sweet of them.
It's really kind of you to
That's
send us
so sweet. You know you're supposed to have it as cereal.
I'm gonna eat it tomorrow morning.
You should.
Can I try it? Yum! Have your one!
that. Never. Try one.
Yum!
You like Lucky Charms?
This is so good! Yummy!
He's like, what's this crap you've been feeding me, Mum?
Did they write that?
Yeah, look, that's their names on the bottom. They wrote the story.
Why? I know why they're called Lucky Charms, because some are like this and really good, and some are like just normal.
Yeah?
Milky Ways are much nicer from America.
Yeah, they are, and different branded.
Normally American
Do you think
chocolate's
it's the same
rank,
company?
but that's actually really nice.
Stop eating our stuff. Yeah, please, guys.
Alright, sorry.
I want my care. I wanted my own care package.
Yes, and that's a care package of skags.
Steph, Hannah, Grace, and
Oh my
Rufus. It
God.
was so lovely meeting you all. Thank you for your kindness and for your instant friendship. Here's to the random sweets the USA does so well. Here's to you visiting us all to try them here. Aww.
You got a thing for cowboys too, so I could go out there in my cowboy hat and then.
I do have a thing for cowboys since Yellowstone.
Perfect!
I don't think we're allowed to say that on camera though, because it's cultural appropriation. I think it's sugar's kicking in.
Oh god.
Good
luck with bedtime.
Why say good luck to me?
Lucky Charms are
It's
done.
your turn, baby.
Wait,